right, y'all. Welcome to another Woods Report. I guess she getting ready. I don't know what you was doing, but welcome to another Woods Report.
When you break a nail and it goes deep, and you're like, oh no, I either put a Band-Aid on
Some of these people have no idea who we are, and you go right into talking about your nail.
It don't matter.
You drive along with us as we deliver for Uber Eats, Grubhub, and DoorDash.
Yeah, you're driving with
and
us
we
for
just
the
talk
food
about
pickups.
anything.
But
so now you can go into, nobody knows who you are. You just talking.
you can always introduce yourself the minute after I talk.
All right, go
Watch
ahead.
the phone because the sun will be reflecting.
I can't. Go ahead. I got a sign.
When you break a nail and it goes deep, and you got to cut it off, or if you want to wait till it grows past that section of your thumb, you put a Band-Aid on it.
Oh, yeah.
So there's different ways to kind of bypass that. I had to cut it low, even to the tear part, because I still can get in there. But sometimes it's too deep to do that. You have to put a Band-Aid on it so it won't be irritated. So that's a pet peeve.
Okay.
When that nail breaks lower than where it should. Okay. Sometimes we talk about pet peeves. We talk all day about a pet peeve.
Hopefully that'll hold my phone. I took the back thing cover off of that. So hopefully my phone will hold up, y'all. It won't fall off of the...
Make sure it's recording, because sometimes it'll cut off.
Kimberly.
We still haven't had the calls from Uber?
No, I'm going to turn them on. Uber Eats hasn't... It's everybody and their mama driving. So...
They may say the insurance thing, because it's past the 7th.
Got it. Okay, let me turn Grubhub on first. See, your phone not working. I had to probably turn it off and turn it back on again. I hate her phone. We're going to get a new phone, because I can't deal with this. So, go back in.
Should I go on until it calls the store that I'm good for?
Where's that at?
Gurney.
What store?
That
Walgreens or something?
That medical store.
Oh, you have to go there?
Yeah, that's what she want me to see if they sell those.
Yeah, just head towards there. A lot of times if we have errands to run or something, we just go towards our... We'll turn the food delivery thing on, and then we'll run our errands until it goes off. So, again, I tell people every day, if you watch us every day, you decide. That's why I like doing the food delivery as extra money, because you decide how often you want to drive, when you want to drive, how many deliveries you want to do, all of it. So, turning Uber Eats on. Let's see if it goes off. It hasn't been, so let's see if it decides to go off this time.
They may still want you to confirm insurance, because technically, if they're not accepting the new card,
we'll see. It don't have it on here now, so we'll see. They don't have it on here. You have to put in when your insurance is getting ready to expire. They'll send you a thing saying, please take a picture of your card and all this other stuff
to show proof of your insurance.
Yeah. All right, so I got everything on. I got Grubhub on. I got Uber Eats on. So, and then we getting ready to head over and do our whatever. You going to the store?
We run errands, like you said, in between.
All right, so
sometimes I'll be on an errand, running an errand, and it rings. There have been times where my mom and I have been in the store, and you go ahead and just handle it on your own.
Yeah, I'll go, because I used to drive by myself.
Right.
You don't have to have somebody with you. You can do it by yourself.
It makes it easier if I'm parking in front, double parking. But if you're by yourself,
you just do it by yourself. All right, so what's in the news? And other than the fires, that's all and it's getting worse.
Yeah.
Those LA fires, it's getting worse.
Whoa.
It's in Hollywood Hills now. It's everywhere.
A lot of it has to do with the dryness of the weather and stuff too.
I don't know, but I was watching because I watch DDG.
Right.
They live right there.
And his brother.
No, his brother's 10 minutes away from what is it, Palestine? What is it? The one that just burnt down?
Palos?
The name of the city, the name of the place in LA. That's sad that we watching it and we can't even say the name of it. Y'all know the name of it.
I haven't been watching the news like that.
But anyway, Dub his brother is only 10 minutes away from there. So he decided to go, because he's a YouTuber. So he decided to take his camera And yeah, he went out to the area, and he lives there, and he didn't even realize how bad it was. So he was driving through, and as what I was seeing from what he was showing, all the neighborhoods are gone. Just fire, gone. And some of the houses is still on fire. And there was no fire department there. And all the fire department, they were saying all the fire department is in Malibu. In the areas with the multi-million-dollar mansions. Those other areas, you on your own.
It's shedding light on
sad,
the situation that they're having. Now, you know Trump, he's blaming the governor.
Well, of course. And they also blaming the mayor of LA, that black lady. They blaming her too.
They always got to blame somebody.
But I watched her. She is stupid because she was in Ghana. I think she was in Ghana, Africa or something, which she wouldn't have known this was going to happen for her being in Ghana. People blaming her for being in Ghana. I got it. But she was in Ghana, and on the plane, she probably hated it, was some stupid reporter from like London or something. So he got the tea on everything. Everybody's playing his clip. Oh, what are you doing? Doing your mouth?
I heard something truth right there.
So then they got her getting off the plane. He did. The guy, she probably hate that he was on the plane. And he lit into her. The first questions he was saying was, what do you think about people, that are upset that you're here in Ghana and their houses is burning down, which is a dumb question. Number two,
should have answered it the right way.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why I think I'm gonna tell you why I think she's a moron.
I went right to it.
Number two is you cut the fire department's budget. So people complaining about that, and you increase the police department's budget. The fire, those towers, those towers that keep water,
right? They
weren't full.
That's what they were saying on the news, blaming the governor too.
Right. So stuff like that, like you're not ready for emergencies. In other words, if there was and as many fires that y'all have in California, the fire department should be the number one.
All the areas in our country that have the same type of, like Florida, they should have whatever they need for hurricanes.
So when he was throwing all these questions at her, she didn't answer. She just stood there looking out the window looking like a dummy. I hate when politicians feel like they got to have somebody to tell them what to say. That's why I don't like Trump, but that's why people like Trump, because he's a moron. He's just talks right off.
He's on his own.
He'll just say something and you'll be like, nobody told you to say that.
They got to pull his shirt tail to
stop talking.
They got to tell you what to say. But you're saying wrong
But
now.
Most politicians, she could have said, here's the thing. I felt like she could have at least said, this is not the time and the place for that. We need to be sending prayers over to the people who lost their homes, lost their lives, they're out of displaced. That's why I'm on this plane coming back home. Now, we can hash all of that out when I get back.
Right.
But right now, the energy is stopping those fires and getting those people's houses saved. Why couldn't she say that?
Why is it so hard to use wisdom? When you
she act like she couldn't say
nothing.
Microphone
comes to your mouth,
and
we obviously know we can give an answer on that.
I'm not even a politician, and I can say that.
I'm like,
prayers. Go with the old prayer stuff. Yeah, that's the answer.
And ask him who's holding the mic. Are you a person of faith?
Do you have you given to the Red Cross or anybody that's assisting them? Why don't we do that? Why don't you put the camera down now, get on your phone, and let's both look and see what's going on?
Thank you.
She couldn't even do that.
Really? And they elected you that position.
So I didn't like that. I didn't like that she didn't say anything.
Because we all know, we understand, no matter how bad situations were, and you may have signed some stuff, didn't agree with some stuff.
Exactly.
You are out of the country.
Yes.
Okay, I planned my trip thinking a fire's gonna take place. I'm gonna go out to Ghana.
And number two,
stupid.
I don't care how much you like the mayor, black lady, and Gavin, you're fired. As many fires that they have in California, I don't care if you have to have drones ready and prepared that you spent billions of dollars on to put out fires. That and earthquakes are y'all two things in California. And I don't even live in California, and I know that.
To be prepared for.
I don't even live in California, and I can tell you right now,
Real simple.
if I had a governor and a mayor of my city who didn't put every extra dime into preventing fires and getting rid of fires, you're out of here.
Well, you said with the situation with FBI, the person that was over it, that lady, when they did a assassination attempt on Trump,
you're out of here.
And because the local people and her federal people didn't catch the shooter,
you're out of here.
So they let her go. So
you're gone.
It's unfortunate that it took this major thing.
I don't even care if it's not even your fault. If you are over a company and people die, thousands of people die from your product, why are you the CEO anymore? Why are you still take your little options, your stock options? Nobody's saying you're gonna go poor. You're gonna take your money and run. But you're not gonna be. That's why you sit in that multi-million-dollar home, because somebody got to take the hit. If something goes wrong, you're it. You're that guy or lady.
It's hard in leadership. You're right, because you want to protect everybody.
Sorry.
Now, they're looking at you like you're saying these are disasters that happen all the time.
All the time.
So, like you're saying, if anything was low regarding water,
it's over.
That should have been like, you should be building another tank
or
to hold water, more
or
water.
Cutting the fire department's budget. You're out. You're out. That's all y'all have is fires. That's it. That's all y'all have in California.
They're still lighting a fire up under Galvin regarding the homelessness situation.
You're out.
And he hasn't really fixed that or even told us. They lie.
You're out.
Trump does that. At least tell the people what they want to hear, so they'll leave you alone.
The last time we went to LA, the homeless population in downtown LA is ridiculous.
It is a community by itself.
You are fired as a governor. I don't care how much you like Gavin Newsom. If I go to the city of Chicago, at least Chicago hides it, and you go downtown Chicago and it's a tent city,
they really can't sleep out right now because it's so cold.
But at least if Fitzer don't do anything, he at least know how to hide that. You are not going to come to the major city in my state
and see a
tent community downtown.
Downtown.
And you think you're going to be governor of my state? Are you out of your mind?
So
get out of here. You're fired.
So he and the mayor, of course.
Both of y'all are fired.
And why would
after this fire situation, no more Gavin Newsom. Sorry. I know whoever likes him, sorry. And the black lady that's the mayor, sorry. I hate that you're a black lady, but you gotta go. Wow. You gotta go.
Wow.
Sorry.
City what is this? It's the city that you say that begin with a P?
Yeah, Palace.
City? Okay.
Y'all know the name of it.
Where DDG's.
No, he don't live there. His brother lived like 10 minutes.
Okay.
But now it's in Hollywood Hills. It's in Hollywood.
It's growing.
And they haven't put it out yet.
Now they are pulling firefighters from different areas.
They talking about they pulling firefighters from Mexico. Why is it that every time y'all need Mexico, y'all bring them in, but then y'all want to get rid of them? Anytime y'all remember that movie we saw, what was that disaster movie? It was a disaster movie. If you know, mention it down in the bottom of the comments, where things, androids or something was hitting America or aliens, and we was all trying to go to Mexico, and they would close the border and didn't let us in.
Okay.
It was a movie.
Okay.
That's how I feel with this. They want to close the border and get rid of everybody, but then when you need them, you're trying to go over to Mexico and get them.
Come on over now. We need your help.
And like Chris Rock said, when you need somebody to pick your strawberries, then all of a sudden, you're not so illegal. Come on over.
Or babysit your kids.
Yeah. Or babysit your brat kids, or clean your nasty house.
Clean your house, yeah.
Or cut your grass.
Yeah.
All these jobs that y'all so-called say taken from Americans that y'all don't want to do.
Come do it. We need you.
So I say get rid of them. Let them go. Go pick them up. Put them on buses and send them over. And then let all these people who said get rid of all these people. I want to see you pick strawberries and cut people's grass. I want to see Bob cutting his neighbor's grass. Go ahead, Bob.
Bob was like,
I want to see him landscaping.
No, not gonna happen.
I want to see him working at McDonald's. They don't want to do those jobs.
Bob's kids?
No, they don't want to do those jobs. They don't want to work at McDonald's and Burger King.
They want a social media show.
They don't want to work in a factory.
I want a YouTube show
where I'm literally standing there all day watching a piece of metal come down and with something coming out of it and putting it in a jar.
Why would they even?
They don't want to do those jobs.
They think to ask Mexico. They got firefighters all over the country that can come, which they've done in the past. Firefighters in other parts of the country.
Because Mexico's close.
They come.
That's close to California.
Well, they still got other states.
Yeah, they going everywhere, but I'm saying they going to Mexico.
Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, you want to change the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
No, that's not you. That's Trump.
No, I'm saying that whole language out there.
Nobody agrees with that, other than Marjorie Taylor Greene.
That's funny.
Two nut jobs.
But yeah,
Palisades. P-A-L-I-S-A-D-E-S. I don't even know how to say it. Palisades. I don't know. Okay. But y'all know what it is. If you're watching the news, I hate when people comment down below and say, it's this. We already telling you we don't know how to say it. So don't comment down below of how to say it. That irritates. Or no, not how to say it. You don't know how to say it.
You didn't pronounce it right.
Yeah, I hate when people do that.
Already giving you a disclaimer.
I hate when people in the comment section. I told you I don't like dumb comments. I hate when people say stuff in the comment section that's stupid. I don't mind you saying stuff in the comment section whether you agree with me or disagree with me or whatever. But don't be a dummy. That's all I'm saying. When somebody's telling you they don't know something or whatever, you can put down in the comment section on what the answer is. That's not dumb. Mm-hmm. But don't say, you don't know blank blank. We already said that, you big dummy. I look at other people's channels and stuff, and I watch what people say in the comment section. And I'm just surprised at some people. Yeah. I think a lot of people social media has opened up again to, before back in our day, you was just stupid and nobody knew. Unless you was at a party or something, and you said something, and everybody in the room kind of looked like, wow, are you dumb? But now, you on this side or this side?
I'm waiting for him to go by.
Oh. Yeah. But now you can just say something on social media and they don't realize that people read your comments. Mm-hmm. So even though you might have 2 people and 3 bugs on your page, nobody's on your page. Who cares? Mm-hmm. You're making a comment like in the shade room or on these big giant places, and we're reading your comment. So we all know you're a moron.
But the sad thing about it is we know how our systems are and how people can hack them and how the government even looks at things. Your IP address is not secret.
No.
Any knuckleheads that's constantly making comments, there are people who can search for you.
But that's why I told
find out where you at.
That's why I told you I think people are stupid. I mean, people have always been stupid, but we just didn't know it. Yeah. I think you know it now. That's the problem. Is you know it. You know that people are morons. And there's good, there's positive and negative about that. It's positive to know people around you that's stupid. And then it's also positive to know that back in the day, we used to think that if you had money and education, you wasn't a moron. That's been disproven so many times now. Now we know you can be rich and be a moron. Mm-hmm. You can have a PhD and you're the dumbest person in the room.
Doctor in front of your name, and you're like.
So we know now. You might be smart in that one thing that you got the PhD in. Right. But in life and just normal, regular living, you're a moron. Yeah. So I think that's the positive about the social media. Mm-hmm. And also spreading information. You can't hide information like the government and all of them. Well, they used to hide stuff.
Mark Zuckerberg is saying about what? The information now that's wrong.
Oh, yeah. He changed Facebook. So now I don't think they're going to do fact checking anymore.
Okay. So you can put lies out.
You can put whatever you want out.
Truth, lies.
And now you said they talked about that on The View.
So fickle, they'll believe it.
You said they argued about that on The View.
They argued about free speech.
Okay.
That's an ongoing argument.
About them taking off the fact checking.
Yeah, and then free speech in general. That amendment, is it the First Amendment? That's always brought up. Of course, being careful.
You can't yell fire.
You can't say fire in a crowded room, or when you start threatening people's lives. Ooh, be careful.
Right.
But freedom of speech, to me, Alyssa was trying to protect freedom of speech, because we're hypocritical when it comes to freedom of speech. We want certain freedom of speech,
right? Or
don't say certain things.
As long as I agree with you, you can talk.
Yeah, you're being too offensive. What's too offensive?
Yes.
Let that be that person's freedom to be offensive.
As long as you're not threatening anybody, or like you said, yelling fire in a crowded theater, inciting violence, then I'm fine. You can say what if you want to get up and say you think all black people are stupid. Go ahead,
or call.
But be ready for the backlash for saying it.
And that's what Alyssa was saying.
Be ready, because now you want to get up and say all black people stupid.
Right.
Don't say nothing when it's people following you around and punching you in your face when you go in the store.
And be careful with the offensive thing, because Alyssa had to bring to the attention of Whoopi and Joy. Y'all comedians. Right away, comedians are being upset because they don't have the freedom in their own venue to say what they want to say.
Right.
But that's freedom of speech. Take the consequences. If you are offending a number of people, and as that group gets larger.
All right, y'all. I made a mistake and knocked us out, but she went to the store, came back. All right, so let's go across here. We got a call to Aha Sushi. So that's right here, which is great. But yeah, you were saying, let her get across the street. You were saying something, I forgot what you were saying. You was talking about, we was talking about freedom of speech, and Alyssa was saying.
Alyssa was just trying to get the ladies to understand that
on The View,
we can't be choosy
on turning.
We can't be choosy.
All right, y'all. Sorry. Go ahead.
You were moving it and it went off?
No, that when you turn the thing, it turned.
Oh, I don't know.
So we got to get a new holder. This is getting weak. All right, go ahead. Where we at? Oh, you going past this right here?
I'm getting out of their way so they can walk by.
Go ahead. What was you saying?
She was just reminding the ladies we have to be careful with picking and choosing what freedom of speech topics. If somebody says something offensive, I remember people would do the marching in the streets, and people were really in outrage about these hate groups that hate the LGBTQ, groups that hate blacks, the Ku Klux Klan. They all have the right to march. Right. Whether we like what they say or not. Yeah. And that's freedom of speech. It's hateful, and I get it. They're trying to put a stop to a lot of hateful. Right. But as long as they're not advocating hurting anybody, if the KKK want to do a march, go ahead. But be ready. White power. But be ready. So when you marching down the street, be ready. If people throw tomatoes at you or whatever, that's what Martin Luther King had to do. They was throwing rocks and everything at him as he was marching. They used firing hose, a water hose on us. Well, no, on us. That we don't agree with. Well, that's the police. I'm just saying, we've broken the barriers to be free now to march. Right. But if they yelling at you and screaming as you go by and stuff, there's nothing you can say. If a bottle hits you in the head, unfortunately. It's not right. It's hateful. Now, I get upset when that happens and you're just freely marching. Like Black Lives Matter. People were using those marches to hurt and to cause friction and stuff. And the Black Lives Matter at the time, it was just saying that we matter too. And then some people was hiding under Black Lives Matter so that they can rob stores and everything. Exactly. And that wasn't even, now again, I blame, if you are in a march and it's people acting stupid, if y'all don't jump on them, then that's your fault. They gonna make all y'all look bad. If I'm in a march and I'm noticing that there's people that's within us that's not doing the same thing, we gonna turn on you. We all gonna be like, they not like us. The black man, remember like Kendrick say, they not like us. Y'all got to go. Not like us. Y'all got to go. Y'all not like us. The Million Man March was done professional. There was no hiccups. There was no violent anything. Over 1 million black men, and nobody kicked in the doors of the Capitol. Thank you. Boy, isn't that something? They wasn't crazy and wild. Nobody acted up. They wasn't gorillas. That was a beautiful
They wasn't
march.
animals. Black men. Over 1 million.
Over 1 million black men.
Yeah. And somehow they was able to not kick in the doors of the Capitol and rip off the windows.
Because I'm sure a lot of them were unhappy with the government and things that were happening in their communities with racial issues and stuff.
Even Martin Luther King, somehow, some way, when they all gathered around to hear "I Have a Dream" speech, everybody didn't kick in the doors of the Capitol and pull the windows off and go in.
Thank you. And
somehow they managed to all those people show up, protest, say what they didn't like, without somehow storming the Capitol.
And it's good you mentioned that, because we got MLK Day coming up on the 20th. So celebrating, looking back, and hopefully moving forward to still better days and opportunities. But that January 6th, that's going down in history as well.
You can free all the people you want. In my opinion, they better make sure they stay hidden.
For what?
Because if you was part of anything that kicked in the doors of the Capitol and climbed through the windows. Now, maybe in your neighborhood, it's fine. Because the people in your neighborhood probably think just like you. It was probably people all in the neighborhood who got on the bus and came down there. But the rest of the country, you are a moron and you're a crook and a criminal. And if you dare, like that guy that had the horns and all of that, and the guy who went and sat in Nancy Pelosi's office and put his feet up
on the
any of y'all.
How do you justify that, though?
You will never, ever, I don't care if you're in prison or out of prison, you will never get the country behind you. You are a moron, you're a crook, and you're a criminal. And you kicked in the doors of the Capitol and you went in there. I don't care if you went in there and sat down. You went inside our home, just like the White House, without being invited. I went to the Capitol, and you got to get a pass.
To get in, you got to be
and even while you there, you can't even go everywhere.
Right.
You got to go to certain places. Remember, they had it roped off.
Yeah. There were certain areas that they couldn't come in. Even like they were saying that some of them were touring. They were on a tour.
Even on a tour, there was places I couldn't go.
Right.
We took a picture behind one of the velvet ropes, and we thought we was going to get arrested. It was a chair. Remember, it was something. We took a picture. I had to show it later. And I said, oh, let's just take a picture right here. And there was a velvet rope. I said, well, let's just take a picture real quick. And we went on the velvet rope and took the picture. Nobody arrested us or anything. I felt like a criminal then.
I know.
Imagine kicking in the doors of the Capitol and going anywhere you want to.
Right.
So let me go in here and see if they ready. With Grubhub, they give you a pickup time, which is excellent. So
are you before that time?
No, I'm at the time now.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna take y'all in with me. This is Aha Sushi. All right, y'all. Here we are. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Going into Aha Sushi. Y'all going in to pick it up. This is for Grubhub. Again, we take y'all with us. Those of you who might be wanting to do this, easy money, y'all. Easy money. All right, let's see. Alexander. Hopefully these people will come. They won't take long. Alexander T. Just to pick up. All right. This place smells like pure fish. It smells like sushi. Let me go over here. Hi. Is this for Alexander? Thank you. Okay. I figure why stand there and wait. All right. Then she gonna come out. Can I help you? You should have already came out and said you can help me. See, sometimes, now that was an example of, I could have just stood there looking like a fool. But sometimes you gotta go out of your way and do other stuff. I'm telling them, I'll tell you when I get in the car. All right, See y'all back. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm telling you like I was getting ready to tell them. So I walk in. They was with me, and I'm doing God order. You just do the steps that they say on the thing. Hold on, you don't know where you going.
I'm not going nowhere.
And then you gotta do leaving.
I'm just putting it in drive.
I'm just saying. Hold on, y'all. Okay, you gonna go
toward West Washington Street.
Then go left.
On 40.
No, out here on Washington. Okay, like I was saying, let you go for this tilt out. I'm gonna go to Best Buy after this show and get what you call it, because I'm not doing this.
Here, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep dealing with this.
And at the light, which way?
Just go out.
At the light, which way?
I know, I don't know. Just go out. I didn't look ahead.
Oh, I have 3 lanes to get into.
So go left at the light.
Okay.
That's why I said I didn't look ahead.
You got to.
Yeah. Okay. I went in there and I was standing there waiting for somebody to come. They didn't come. That irritates me too. If you have a restaurant and somebody walks in, I shouldn't wait 60 seconds before somebody says either one moment please, or I'll be with you, or can I help you? That's it. That's all. I'm not even going to say anything past that. But anyway, so I'm standing there, and so then nobody comes, and you're supposed to pick up the food right when you first come in on the table. It's not there. So then I see a bag towards the kitchen, and I go in there, and I go to the bag, and then all of a sudden the lady comes out. Can I help you? I said, is this for Alexander? Oh, yes. And then she give it to me. So I told them I could have stood there like a moron for another
just
10 minutes.
Waiting.
In the right lane. Or sometimes you gotta go out. You gotta go above and beyond what you normally would do. Mm-hmm. Don't be afraid to do that. You gotta pick up something and you go on a schedule. Mm-hmm. You know, keep going.
This is traffic that's kind of moving, so I gotta be careful. Because the other person came on out, so they may not see me because of that truck.
So this light, you're gonna make a right. So sometimes you gotta go out and do, you gotta
be more assertive.
Aggressive, yeah, assertive. That's a better word. But anyway, and maybe there's another example in the future that if I ever go in, y'all can see where I don't do things like normal. I might do something a little different, so I can get a result.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Lenora, whenever she do go in, you don't do it no more. She'll wait in line and stuff. I'm not waiting in line.
We had you for that one Popeyes.
But then there's one manager, you have to wait in line. Oh. So you just depends on it. You start to know the restaurants and know the a-holes that run it. And if you get an a-hole and you don't like them, I say decline.
You made me wait in line with the other people getting ready to order. I wasn't ordering.
And the food is already there. Why am I waiting in line?
And because I went over there to the area where you pick it up, and he said, ma'am, you need to get in line.
You need to get in line.
I'm Uber pickup.
He was an a-hole.
Get in line. He's not there no more either.
Thank you.
But the people waiting in line saw that I was an Uber person, and they let me go in front of them.
And
they got mad when somebody let me. It was a military guy.
And there's people, I was getting ready to say, there's a way around that. If you have an a-hole, then I would say to the people in line, I'm just picking up an Uber. That's it.
The gentleman was like, get in front of me.
Ma'am, sir, my order's right there.
But the a-hole,
can I get in front of you?
The a-hole manager got mad for him doing that.
Thank you.
I said, he let me in front.
So what do you care? If he wants to let somebody in front, thank you.
Oh, that man's gone now.
So it just depends. It depends on, you start to get used to it. You start to know. Again, you know the restaurants that take forever. The ones that are done, the food is done. So you just start to know if this is something you want to do. Yeah. Again, this is extra money. This is not our 9 to 5. Some people do it full time.
And they make good money.
And they make a lot of money. So it just depends.
Okay.
All right, so that was it. That was what you was talking about with the freedom of speech.
Yeah, we have to remember that. I think we're becoming so sensitive in this country, and we mentioned this before on one of our shows. Kim, my sister and our family, we do a lot of foreign travel. So we do hear back from people who are in other countries how they feel about us, how they feel about America. And it's always good, bad, and ugly. But one of the things that a lot of the Europeans were bringing up, they say, you guys are too sensitive. You're too It was
we had like manners. We've been growing.
We're like afraid of being offended.
But we grow up learning about manners. Like, don't speak until you spoken to, or raise your hand if you want to talk. You know, if you want to speak, or don't cut in line. Don't push people. They say in Japan they'll push you over in a second.
Oh yeah, my
to get on the elevator or something, they'll push you.
My coworker. Like I said, I've mentioned this before. People who follow us, they know I like to tell the same stories. She's Asian. She's from South Korea. And we would sit and talk about stereotypes on each of our races. That's how close we were. We've known each other for over 20, 30 years. So we were free to talk about stereotypes with both of our races. And one of the things she brought up, I didn't. She said, my people are rude. They almost knocked me down, and she's handicapped. Right. So she was saying how a lot of Asians,
when you go to a lot of these countries,
they are pushy. They'll knock you out. She said they've knocked me down a few times.
And I've seen it on YouTube. People take pictures of people pushing people getting on the elevator or getting on the escalator or anything. And I'll be like, oh, they know that's not American. Because if you push me and they little too, I've been and chumped you down.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
But they did say that we're very sensitive.
Relax.
We're very sensitive. And we're easily offended.
Whoever that was coming out.
We're easily offended. Everything offends. That's why Alyssa was saying at the table the other day with The View, she's saying, if things offend you, she said, I've been talked about on everybody's platform.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't listen to them if you don't want to.
That's true.
Leave the show if they're offensive. Don't watch their show. Don't watch their YouTube. Complain if you want. But don't say we don't want that kind of speech, freedom of speech.
And you got to understand too, a lot of the people that are offensive, if they meet you in public, they kissing your butt.
Yeah.
They dog you out online, and then when they meet you in person, they be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that's such and such." So you have to be ready for that.
Yeah. So that was a learning for when you travel.
Keyboard bullies.
Somebody texted me, and you know who you are because you're watching us. I guess they're having a funeral today with what's the name or something.
Jimmy Carter.
That Trump was sitting next to Obama. You know that's on the news.
Well, no, he's okay with him.
That's what I'm saying.
Now he is, because he took it and put it on Kamala Harris.
Oh yeah. Well, I like to see the updates on that because the news media be following everything. They be cameras on everybody.
Trump is different when the war is over. I told you he's the type that'll talk about your mama, make it right at the light, and dog you out.
And then when you see him,
and then when it's over, when it's done, he's done. He still don't like you.
Yeah.
And you don't like him.
But that can change. He can have lunch with them, dinner with them, and say, you know what?
All you gotta do is talk about his hair or something. And
he's a good guy. He's funny. He's a good guy.
He's craving for attention. That's how Elon Musk is. Craving for attention.
Oh, that's so funny.
All you gotta do is give him attention. Their dads didn't give it to him. So if you give it to him, they love you then.
Yes.
If you talk about getting the left lane, if you talk about him, then they'll talk about you.
Made a complete circle.
That's true. Why didn't they just stay on Washington?
Washington coming back. We did all of that to come this way.
That's weird. But go left.
Right here?
Yeah.
All of that. Now that's another thing with your GPS on this food delivery. You may know your neighborhood, and if you look ahead, like you probably would have looked ahead and said Washington.
Yeah, I didn't look ahead.
See, look ahead. That's the learning lesson.
Maybe they didn't do it because of this.
On your
you think?
No.
Because there's curves?
No.
I don't know.
We could have not turned left on 45 on Milwaukee.
But I'm saying maybe because Washington curves and does this, that they felt like it was faster just to do this. Kim, I don't know, Lenore.
But Kim, in all honesty, what they did was a complete circle.
Yeah, that was weird.
We could have just kept straight on Washington when I left out of the place.
Unless they thought you was coming out another way. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why GPS
strange.
Just did a circle.
Okay.
We literally went to the next light, came back around, and came back.
That's the lesson when you guys are doing this driving. Look ahead if you can.
Look ahead.
Because sometimes GPS will have you going a big old circle to where you could have just turned.
That's true. That's true.
So where's this at? In Grace Lake?
Round Lake, I think.
Round Lake. Oh.
I don't know. Just,
wow.
Again, I haven't looked ahead.
It took me out of the...
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
But yeah, that was the main discussion, was the Mark Zuckerberg.
Where are my feet cold? It's off.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
it's off. I didn't touch this.
Oh, okay. I'm like, where are my feet
It must
cold?
have hit my hand or something.
Oh.
But yeah, it was the whole Mark Zuckerberg and his changes to the speech, background information, and a lot of lies. More lies will be on there. If you know what, that's another thing for people who are spiritual.
It's gonna get worse.
You gotta know. Like for Christians, y'all have to know the word.
That's it.
You gotta know it. You gotta experience God in such a way.
You know how I feel about that. I say, yep, it gotta be more than the word. It gotta be you.
Your relationship, well, He is the word.
I know, but your relationship,
a relationship with Him, which is the word. That's what I'm saying.
Because people can spin the word.
No, I'm saying it's for you and the word with your relationship with Him. You can't divide that because He is the word. So you can't. You're doing the written one. The written
That's
word.
what I'm talking about.
He became the living word.
Yeah.
Have the relationship with Him.
I was talking about the Bible.
Yeah, have the relationship with Him personally, which is the living word.
Right.
Because He's the word.
You are the living. Is that living God? Awesome ruler. Da, 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 da. Redeemer. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. You are the living word. Is it God or word?
Word.
Oh, okay. But I was trying to do what you were saying, living word. That's
good. That's right. Because that's a song that fits it.
Okay.
Just know His voice. Because like you're saying, if Mark Zuckerberg is just an example of let lies be lies, let them free. You don't have to do background checks. Not background checks, but fact checking and all of that. And people are gullible. They're going to believe everything. If somebody says, if Trump was to get on tomorrow and say the world's going to end,
people that believe
in the end of February.
People believe
they'll sell their stuff. They'll move out the house. So it's just sad, but that's fine.
But why would you sell? If the world gonna end, you don't need to sell your stuff. You need to just live. Now, if he said the country ended, then you could say, okay, I'll move to another country.
Yeah.
But I mean, what you gonna do? If a meteor is coming here to destroy us in an hour? Where you gonna
go? It's gonna destroy the whole world.
We're just gonna be dead in an hour.
Just be there. Be in your house until the mishappenings. Unless you don't have a house.
Kiss your loved ones or whoever is around you. If you got a cat or a dog, and that's all you got.
Live like it's your last days.
Live, for God's sakes, live. That's what I think of Seinfeld.
Oh, I thought that was on It's a Wonderful World. I want to live, Clarence.
Oh yeah, that too.
I want to live.
I was thinking of Seinfeld when George was
help me, Clarence.
George was trying to help another man that was going bald. He was saying, just live. Like, live until every hair falls out. Live. I was like, he's so stupid. And he probably did get that from, I hope I don't fall. Okay. He probably did get that from, let me see what side of the street you're going to be on. It's on this street. It looks like it's going to be on the left side.
Before Lake?
I don't know. No, after.
Okay.
It's on this side, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me see where it's going. The thing I don't like about Grubhub, and I say this on every show, is you got to go out to see where it's going. It don't say the name. If it's a business, I don't know.
You think it's that neighborhood, that home, those homes?
I don't know.
Before you get to...
It's past Haynesville.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So, we'll see. I don't know if it's a business or not. The person input business. When you guys are ordering food, or if you guys order food from Grubhub or DoorDash or Uber Eats, it does help when you guys put information in the directions or something. If you are
a business for real,
if you're a business, don't just have it be the address. Put down the name of the business. If you're a house and you have something distinctive about your house, because some people deliver at nighttime where they can't really see your can't really see your address, especially if you don't have the light on. If you don't keep the light on,
turn the light on. The drivers will be expecting at least the houses with a light.
With the light, they looking at the ones with the light on.
It's a dark
house. All your neighborhood, all your people in your neighborhood don't have their light on.
Right.
So they gonna automatically go, oh, okay, I'm looking at the ones with the lights on.
That's what I do when I order. I'm gonna turn
and
the
then
light
number
on.
2, like I said, if there's something distinctive about your house, then say that. Say I'm the one with the fence, or I'm the one, what's different about your house than if everybody else on the block. And I have a red door, or
another thing,
whatever.
Too, because you can type those comments in as descriptions.
Exactly.
Change it if you change.
Oh, because people will say, get ketchup. And we picking up some from alcohol. Right. So you probably had that on something else.
Right.
To make sure you grab ketchup. And another thing, nobody sees that. Don't tell me to grab ketchup. I don't see that on the app. until I start deliver, I don't see what you're saying. Tell the restaurant
and the driver too, if you do, but know that the driver may not get it.
No,
but you can alert the driver. I saw that
Tell the
online.
restaurant.
Do you want to chat with him or talk with him?
No,
I didn't have no reason to.
Right.
But
even then,
I tried to cover both.
Tell the restaurant.
Him and the restaurant.
Yeah.
They both forgot.
Thank you.
So you take a chance, I guess.
But you do better. Tell the restaurant. You can call the restaurant. Y'all know that, right? Because I've called the restaurant because there might be something on the app that it is not on the. I mean, it's something in the restaurant that's not on the app. Like you might say, it don't say I can have this toasted.
Yeah.
Call the restaurant and say it don't say that I can toast this. Can you toast this? Sure. Call the restaurant. It's okay.
And you're hoping still it's a 90.
Okay, so this is a house. So not this street, the next street, and then it's the second house.
Where he's going?
No, not this street. After this next street, it's the second house. So put your signal on, and if you can get over, you're passing the house. Yep. And it's 307. So right here.
We've been here. Remember?
Yeah. So that's why I was saying this is a hard one, because if you coming around the thing, you will pass their house. And he didn't give no good directions. I would say that. I would say you coming around the curve, second house. You know what I'm saying? So that the person driving is like, oh, okay. All right, let me see what they saying. Yeah, we've been here before. More details. Arrived. Leave order at front door of house. That's it. And then you take a picture. Now, she normally, if I was by myself, I would put the food down and take a picture. I'm not by myself, so I'm just going to take a picture of her.
About taking a picture today with the Amazon. That picture.
Go ahead, Lenore.
That picture helped us to find out we didn't get our stuff.
Oh yeah. She talking about us missing. Let me take this picture. Hold on. Y'all can see. And submit photo. Swipe delivered. And it goes, and then it'll go right into the next one if you have it. Now I'm going to turn Uber back on. Uber Eats. Again, if you used to doing it, or if you want to have them both on at the same time, that's all. It's up to you. Because we do the show, I don't really push that now, because it's a lot for me to do the show and have on 3 or 4 things to deliver. It's too much.
For what?
You notice I haven't had them all doing the same at one time, because we're doing the show too. So that's just too much.
One thing about clearing your house.
Okay, you see the edge of his thing
of leaves before the winter time comes. This house didn't do that.
Oh, they have.
That's
leaves.
All leaves up in
yeah,
that
you
walkway.
Gotta. But then he got a lot of trees, so they probably constantly was falling.
Look. When you got a home, take care of your home.
Let me see, which way we going?
Right.
Yeah, Haynesville, right.
When you got a home, take care of it.
Okay. And then left on Haynesville.
Or call somebody to take care of it for you.
Now you was talking about before you got out the car, because you wanted to start a whole new topic, and I was like, Lenore, just deliver the food. Okay. Taking a picture of the Amazon.
Well, you were talking about taking photos of the food.
Oh, yeah.
As a driving for the food thing, we take pictures of where the food was left off.
We had a delivery from Amazon today. And this is the second time that this has happened to us. And you know how they take the picture. Watch this police over there. How they, I'm always looking at the police. And they be pulling you over for doing 35. You get over. They be pulling you over for doing 35 in the 30-mile-an-hour zone or whatever. No. But anyway, they took a picture of our delivery, and it was the wrong house.
You told me to come get it, and then I went to
it was your package.
I went to the front door, the porch.
I said your package is out there.
I don't see nothing, Kim. I don't see nothing.
And then I said, well, let me look, because it said on the email deliver.
Yeah.
And then I looked at the picture, and there was another house.
Another house. I said, that's not our house.
So then I went to Amazon to get a refund. Because they good at giving you refunds and stuff.
Yeah, I like them better than Wayfair. Wayfair right now, unless they've changed
don't speed.
They don't have a good return policy. Yeah.
No, go down, please. Because they be over here. Just 30. The speed limit is 30.
I think it's 35 now.
It said 30.
It was 30 at that stop sign. Remember, that's where I got the ticket.
It just said 30 just now.
It's 35 after you pass
Up here, this is 30.
No, the police officer told me once you pass that restaurant area, it is 35 then. It's 30 right in that moment. That's why I was mad at him.
All right.
I'm like,
are you doing 35?
I'm 40 now.
All right, see?
But I'm saying back then, I was like, oh, why does it switch so fast? He said, a lot of people get mad about that.
Well, anyway, so when you could do the chat thing with Amazon, and I said I wanted a refund. They said they can't give me a refund until after Friday, because the neighbor could give it to us. So I guess apparently when people drop it off at the wrong place, they've been giving them their packages, and so Amazon issues a refund, and the people still keep it. So that's probably why they put that. Because last time they did that, they gave me the refund right away. They didn't say you gotta wait. So that's a new thing, I think.
I don't know who you are.
It don't matter. We're not speeding.
No,
it's 30 now.
No, the point I was making was it was a red light.
Oh, okay.
Why you speed up on a red light?
And it's 30. So you was doing 35. Go down to 30, please. I don't give a rat's butt who's behind me, because we got pulled over on this street for going fast. They don't never pull everybody else over. So nope. You can speed around, you can go around, you can do whatever you want to do.
But I was looking at them coming as I was approaching a red
People
light.
make me sick.
And as I approach a red light, he's speeding up.
They want you to get the ticket, and then when the police come out, he ain't gonna give him a ticket.
He'll keep going.
He'll give it to us.
Yeah.
So
You want me to go left?
Yeah. Nope. And y'all can say I say that's racial profiling or whatever. Nope. Because sometimes you have cops that be looking for some reason to pull somebody over, and you could be like, "You put your signal on. You didn't pull such and such over. Now you speeding up to go to a red light, big dummy."
Yeah. He looked like the kind that
you speeding up. You should pull up so I can look at him.
I don't want to set the thing. I won't be able to set the.
I don't care.
There's two of them.
You literally sitting there. Now he look embarrassed. All right, go ahead. I'm one of them people that got to look at you.
I'm looking at him because I know he looked over here.
Yeah, because he's embarrassed. You're literally looking at us. You was doing all of that to go around, and we all sitting at the same light. You big dummy. That's why I wanted you to pull up. He couldn't even do nothing. He was embarrassed. He was like...
And he was looking back. I noticed his eyes looking
yeah,
at me.
because he knew I was looking at him. He probably was like, she looking at me. Yes, I'm looking at you. The guy who was doing all of this behind us to end up at the same light waiting.
That's a pet peeve for real. We're talking about pet peeves too.
All right.
Pet peeves will be ongoing as you drive. A lot of mine are when I'm in the car, unfortunately. But that's one of them. When you on my tail end, you like
literally riding on the bumper.
And I'm going the speed limit, even a few miles over.
Thank you.
Not in this area, because they are heavy.
Absolutely not.
They are heavy.
Now, I will agree with you on the highway.
Oh yeah. Get out the left
over.
lane.
Why are you in the left lane?
You're
and
trying
going
to be
slow?
Joe Public, I bet. I'm going the speed limit. They can go around.
No.
You're in a passing lane.
No. If I want to do 100 and kill myself on the highway, get over. That's how I feel. The highway is different for me. The highway...
It's different rules.
It's different rules. We'll do the rules for driving. If you're on the highway, people speed. And they take a chance on getting a ticket. But let them take their chance. Get over. Let them get in the left lane. They might have to go traveling or something. And they got to get to wherever they need to get to.
I had one lady that I stayed with roommate. We were talking about the left lane thing. And I said, if you're in the left, we saying the very thing. She said, no. I said, you don't get over?
Get over.
I said, a truck.
I hate that.
A truck would be on her butt.
Thank you.
And she's still in the left lane.
I can't stand that.
He needs to go the speed limit.
No, he
He's trying
doesn't.
to be Joe Public.
No, he does not need to go to speed limit. Why are these people Joe Public?
I don't know.
This is different than driving. I watched a video of a bird who went into the store. I guess he must have learned that the door opens up automatically and he could go in there.
Okay.
So he goes in there and steals a sandwich. One of those sandwiches that's already packaged.
Yeah.
He picks. It was a big bird, like a seagull or something.
That's
one of those
smart
type
bird.
of. So he goes in, grabs the sandwich, and comes out. And this lady's trying to grab it from him. Why are you Joe Public? Other people just was kind of walking by like, oh my God, that's funny, a bird with a sandwich. He came out of the store with the sandwich. And she trying to chase him and get it from him. A lady just walking down the street. What do you care that he has a sandwich?
And here's the thing, what you gonna do with it?
Nobody wants that sandwich.
He already had his beak all
Yeah.
She was Joe Public.
Other people was kind of like, some people laugh, whatever, and then some people was like, oh, nobody did what she did. Chasing him to get the sandwich. He probably was like, why are you doing this?
Leave me alone.
Is this your store?
Oh my
Do you
gosh.
own this? Why do you care that I took a sandwich?
He took a bird, stole a sandwich, and she gonna go get it.
Why do some people do that?
I
They
don't
Joe
know.
Publix. I can't stand that.
I could see if it was something really seriously like done where somebody is involved
got hurt or injured or
yeah.
something.
And people are scared to intervene as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
they may get hurt too.
Yeah.
They'll call 911 right quick.
Yeah.
But a animal stealing food from a store, you gonna go chase it down or walk after it and take it out their mouth to do what? Take it back to the store?
Yeah, what do
hey,
you...
sir, I got your sandwich that was stolen. He gonna throw it away.
Or like even like those smash and grabs with those large groups of kids or whatever come in. Why are you standing in the door? They just gonna push you out the way, you big dummy.
Get out the way. Don't try
That's not your store. Why do you care?
Do you know something?
I can understand the owner risking his life or her life.
But you
like,
know
oh my
what?
God, don't take my stuff. I ain't getting all in that.
I've seen some stories where the person working at the gas station, whatever, they intervene in the robbery.
Yeah.
And the store people fired him.
Yeah.
He said, "We're not. Don't
do
give your
that.
life to do that. We didn't ask you to protect the store. You need to protect
turn
you."
around. Also, you can turn around.
They let him go.
Right here. Also, too, you can make it worse.
Yeah.
Because if
That's what he
the
said.
person comes in and they got the gun and they saying they trying to rob or whatever, yeah, we don't like it. It's stupid.
Right. It's wrong.
But they haven't killed anybody, haven't shot anybody, and they're gonna take it and then they're gonna leave. You jumping in, now they mad and they gonna kill everybody.
And then you may come back and sue the store owner because you got hurt.
Exactly.
Nobody asked you to grab the man's gun. Of course he gonna shoot at you. Oh, now you coming back with a hurt arm. Pay for this.
Right.
And the owner said,
now that's different if you're in a store or something and you watching some man beat up a woman or something and you jump in. Or, even then you could get hurt. But I can understand
there's
that.
people who gotten shot.
But I can understand that intensity, because we would probably jump in, even though we would get hurt. If they got a gun or something, they would shoot us. But I'm not gonna stand there and watch you beat up a woman or somebody that's weaker than you. Even if, I don't know now, I'm wrong, because if it's a woman, I would let her beat him up.
Oh.
And I know that's wrong. That's sexist.
If it was like, what's her name, the boxer that we just watched her movie?
I know that's sexist, but I'm not jumping in.
Clarissa?
Yeah.
Clarissa.
And I know
if
that's
it was like
wrong.
one of those girls where she got him.
But I still would let her beat him up.
I would too.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Because she
y'all.
probably beating him for a reason.
No, it don't even have to be a reason.
Well, no, I'm just...
We are sexist. That's sexist.
Well, I'm just assuming.
Yeah.
If she beat... He must have did something, said something, hit her.
But it's the same thing for the woman. She could have said something.
I know. I'm quick to think...
No, I'm sexist on that.
I'm quick to think he did something.
I'm sexist on that. I'm not jumping in. I'm not jumping in.
No, I'm not either.
If
I'm
a
just
woman
saying,
is beating up a
I'm
man.
not saying
and that's
jump
wrong.
in.
It's wrong to say that. Because
I'll
she
call
could be
911 either way, though.
Yeah, she could be a bully, though. But I'm not jumping
that's
in.
true, too.
I'm not jumping in.
But I'll call 911 either way.
And you know what? To be honest with you, I can't really say that's part of sexist. I can't say every man that's jumping on a woman, I'll jump in it too.
I don't want to get hurt. I'll call 911.
Watch out. If it looks like mutual combat, I ain't jumping in.
You know what people do now?
But if he beating her, you know what I'm saying? Like if she seems weak and he's beating her and stuff,
I still won't.
I know we would. Yes, you would.
I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
No.
You would stand there and watch him beat her to a pulp.
I would be hollering at him to stop and filming and calling 911.
Lenore,
but I would not get involved.
Yes, you would.
No, Kim, I swear to God, no.
Okay.
There's too many people that have gotten hurt doing that.
You saying if both of us together, I'm not talking about you by yourself. I don't care. We ain't let them get to it.
I don't know.
If me and you, Lenore, I know you're not telling the truth.
Together, I don't know, Kim.
If me and you walk in a store right now,
I would use my mouth more than my
body. I'm not saying you wouldn't use your mouth, but if we're yelling, saying get off of her.
Get off of her.
You don't think we gonna jump on him?
I don't know. I may try something to hit him.
All right. Again, you involved. You hitting him.
I would do it very carefully or not do it. I would have to have something to make sure I'm hitting him.
Oh, okay.
You and I together. But I'm telling you, I've seen too many of these shows now where they do what we were doing.
Yeah,
and they got hurt.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm scared to get hurt. I don't want to get shot.
But I'm saying,
I don't even know who she is. She could be the
one. I agree.
I'm just saying.
But I'm saying I know my instincts. I'm not going to pretend.
Not anymore. I'm sorry, Kim. I've gotten older now. Not anymore.
Okay, an old person.
So
Lenore, you lying?
No, Kim. I swear.
Lenore, you watching a senior citizen getting beat up.
I would not jump in. I would be hollering.
I'm jumping in, y'all. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
No, I'd be scared to. I would be hollering at him to stop. Stop it. Stop. And I'll get something to hit him.
What if he's not stopping?
I would probably get something to hit him.
What if you can't find nothing?
I would still be afraid. I don't know. It depends on the scenario. I'm not going to say.
Okay, I'm telling you now.
I would try to do something to stop him from
being honest, and I'm telling you now. If I see somebody beating up a senior citizen.
Well, you didn't change it to a senior.
I'm
you went
changing
from a woman to a senior.
I said senior. You still said no. You still said no.
I still would be careful. I'm not going to say cut and dry. I won't.
Okay.
Each scenario is different, but I have seen people do what I used to do.
I know that.
And they got hurt.
I'm just going to have to get hurt. If I walk in, I don't care about that.
I like my life.
I don't care. I don't care about my life like that. 911. I know where I'm going. I'm going to God.
I'll film you.
I'm not doing all of that. If I see somebody beating up somebody, whether it's a child or whether it's an old person or somebody weaker,
if I'm with you,
I am jumping in.
That's fine.
So I'm telling you that.
I may do that with you. I may not. I don't know. I am not going to say cut and dry. I'm jumping in.
Okay.
No. Too many people have gotten stabbed.
What would y'all do? Comment down below. Would you jump in, or she talking about filming it? I wouldn't do that.
Well, filming meaning I'll film him, let him know that he's on film.
Oh, okay.
I'll take, if I don't have nothing around me, but I've seen people, I can't do it if they got a weapon. If I see a knife, if I see a gun,
right.
I can't.
I am going.
If I'm with you, I may be bolder.
I am going.
But by myself, no.
I am going to beat the hell out of you.
That's good.
If I walk in,
he may beat the hell out of you.
Then he gonna have to beat the hell out of me.
And I don't want to die.
If I walk in, well, first of all, you don't know if I ain't carrying. Well, so me interfering may not be me jumping in. I may just shoot you.
Most people that are carrying, they'll pull it out.
That's what I'm getting ready to say. Yeah. I might give you a warning shot.
They'll pull it out. They've been on the news, believe me.
You lucky if I give you a warning shot.
One man pulled his out and shot.
Thank you.
At the man.
I would too.
He even announced it.
I got a gun and I'm getting ready to blow your head off.
And he shot one of the guys.
And if you even turn around like you got a gun, you dying. So whatever you doing, but I know me. That's why I think God never put me in that situation, because he knows
probably how you're gonna react.
That if I walk in and I see somebody abusing an elder, beating them up, or anybody weaker, a kid, or trying to take a kid, you trying to kidnap a kid, I am going to risk my life to beat the hell out of you. I just am. I'm not gonna stand back. We just both gonna get beat up. I couldn't live with myself knowing that I sat and I watched somebody beat somebody up.
I don't like when you say sat and watched.
All right.
Like it's a movie.
Right.
You know good and well every scenario is different.
Yeah, every scenario.
And most of the time it's not by yourself. There's others that's involved. Now,
yeah. I hate when it's a lot of people, y'all don't gang up on the person.
And that's what I was saying, like even on a bus or on a train.
Yeah.
Let's all of them jump this man. I'll sit on him.
All right.
You hit him in the head. But by myself.
I said with me, you still said no.
I said with you, no, I said with you, I might.
Oh, okay.
Depending on the situation, I'll be bolder.
Oh, no.
Because you and I be together.
Yeah, if I'm with you, it's over.
But I've seen and heard.
And he ain't getting no gun because one of us going to be punching him in his face and the other one going to be keeping him from getting a gun.
And we got to be careful with that because they can have a gun and it can go off and shoot the woman we're trying to save.
That's true.
So I just, you tell me.
But I don't have time to think about all of that. I don't have time.
Well, this is, if we've caught it right away and we see a weapon.
Right.
I slow down to jump in. I don't know.
And you know how I know?
If I see him abusing somebody with his hands.
You know how I know?
Yeah, I probably would.
Because when I lived in Chicago, I told you I was getting on the train and we was out on the thing waiting on the waiting to get on. And I saw this black guy and he was reaching in this lady's purse. That might be the police. Reaching in this lady's purse to grab her wallet. And I was looking right at him. And then I was like, you put it back.
I got my eye on you.
And then he looked at me like he was getting ready to flex, like he was coming up to me. And everybody was around. I said, I will push your ass on these tracks and watch the train run over you.
So this was before y'all got on the train?
Yeah, this is before the train. And the way he looked at me, he knew I was telling the truth. I'm not her. And I said race because it was a white girl, a stupid little white girl. Y'all be in these neighborhoods sometimes stupid. And he was getting ready to take advantage.
Watch your purses, watch your necklaces.
He was getting ready to take advantage. And even though this dude was getting ready to steal from her, she was, and I was like, again, like you said, you could be helping somebody and they stupid.
Yeah.
She didn't want no problems with them. Yeah. So that's why she was just like, I'm not saying nothing. And everybody around knew all black people around. We was in the bad part of the area. I said, I will push you on these tracks and watch the train run over you. Everybody was like, oh, she telling the truth. They knew I was telling the truth. I don't even think I am not that white girl that you was trying to dig in her purse and take her wallet. So, see, another one. Okay. Why would you ride my butt to go around? You see how I'm doing it so she can see, just to be at the light.
They so in a hurry. Where you in a hurry to go to?
And you right here. I'm making fun of her and she looking in the mirror.
I'm like, really?
Now I'm laughing at you. Because you did all of that
over here, but they want to get in front of this person because they in a hurry.
But you did all of that just to sit here at this light.
But you making a good point because we got our card where we can get a gun.
Concealed carry.
Concealed carry. I'm concerned for me.
If you
carrying one, you would probably handle it better.
I would handle it better.
Because you got a more ease. Your temperament is better.
See, they don't know that.
Pulling it out like
they don't know that. But
get off of her.
Yeah, they don't know that.
I will shoot you. And I'm like, ooh, maybe we're merging.
What's wrong with people right now?
Merging, sir.
What's going on?
He was getting ready to go around me. I'm merging.
What's going on?
I don't know. Is it lunch hour? Maybe they trying to
get back. Are they trying to get back? What time is it?
12:30.
Oh, that's it. It's 12:37. I'm so glad I don't work no more, no 9 to 5.
I remember those days.
Because y'all doing way too much to be trying to get back to work. For real.
Sometimes I just tell my manager I'm going to be late.
I mean,
appointments or something.
Y'all doing a lot. Seriously.
Like working from home, too.
Towards home. If it don't, do you need to make a stop?
I'm trying to think. I was supposed to get something at Jewel.
What do you need to get?
Or I can do, Jewel. Let me go to.
You got to get groceries?
I was going to get that spray because we got to wait
so
on
then go there. Because I was going to turn it off on the way home.
Oh. You know what? I can get it later. I can get it tomorrow.
Oh, hold on. It just went off. I was just saying something. Grand Avenue. So you got to turn around. And let me see if it's going to navigate. I was going to say go straight, but turn around. Yeah. I was getting ready to say, if it don't go off, I don't drive around waiting on this thing to go off. Now, some people do. They'll sit and wait because this is what they do all day. this is not what I do all day. So if it don't go off again, if y'all was with us yesterday, we run errands. We turn it on as we run errands. Another way to make money. That's how I look at it. This is pick up at Popeyes.
The one on Grand Rollins
Club. Yeah. No, the one in Gurnee.
Oh, Gurnee.
Yeah, I didn't look to see where it delivers. I just said yes. Let's see where it delivers. You ain't got to get back home, so. Usually when you have to get back home, then I don't.
It's not going to Waukegan or nothing.
I know. Let me look. Make a right on Washington.
Okay.
Let me look where it's going. Again, with Grubhub, you got to go out the app. I hate it. Click on that. It's delivering in Gurnee.
So out there, while we're out there.
Pick up in Gurnee.
Oh, thank you. We gotta do the fax.
See, you didn't remember.
In Gurnee.
At the library.
Well, I don't have to be at the library. I can do the iPostal place.
Oh, okay. See, you forgot.
Forgot.
Make a right up here, Lenore.
I got it.
I thought you write this stuff down.
If I write it down, I forget to look at what I wrote down.
Oh my God.
I would have to put it somewhere here. That's why I have Post-it notes.
Do you have anything else before that you forgot while we out?
Faxed that, and it was getting the thing from Mama.
Okay.
That
and
was
you threw Jewel in there because you didn't say nothing about Jewel.
No, Jewel was picking up my spray that I told you that came to the wrong house.
Oh.
I wanted that spray today because I don't have any spray that's left. I mean, I could use other sprays, but I wanted to use this one today because I knew it was coming today.
Oh.
So now you're saying we got to wait in case the good neighbor says, oh, this is Lenora Woods' package.
Exactly. I don't know if that's new. It's new since I did.
Because if
Amazon.
I was there not being nice,
they keep it.
Keep it.
But I don't keep stuff. I would send it back or whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway,
what is that word when you're saying people do the Good Samaritan, or is it, watch the phone because it was shining in my eye. It was a word, either Good Samaritan. It was not Good Samaritan, but they figured people who you don't put the rule in their face.
They have you turn on Hunt Club, just so you know.
Oh, okay. They do the it's a word that comes up that they're trusting people to do the right thing.
Oh yeah.
And don't do a rule in it. People
what do you mean?
There's a word for that, and I can't think of it. It's not Good Samaritan. It's something else.
If y'all know, comment down below because I don't know what you're talking about.
It's good something.
Good neighbor?
No, maybe. It's like if you're in line and they figured I don't need to put the rule in, they'll get in line by themselves.
Oh, you think they're gonna do?
They'll do the good thing. They'll do the right thing.
I know what you're saying.
But I can't think of that word for it. It's like
it's not the word good in it though.
Oh, what is it?
That's what's throwing me off.
Oh,
by you saying the word good.
Sorry.
No, the word of good is not in it.
Okay.
But I know what you're talking about. It's not ethical, even though that is part of it.
It's part of them being ethical.
Yeah,
they'll do the right thing.
Yeah. But these people gonna be trying to get over, so slow down. Oh, this is a funeral. They all got their lights flashing. This is a funeral.
Yeah, that's true. Usually they got the dog in the back. The dog at the window.
You should. That was Shabaka.
Oh, that's a picture. I was like, what dog is in the window?
She took it at Star Wars Shabaka. He got a Star Wars Shabaka picture.
I wonder where they going.
Yes, a funeral.
I might get in front of them.
They going to a funeral. I mean,
but they can pass lights, right, with the cops in front of them.
Yeah, they can.
I wonder who passed.
Slow down.
They can still go, right?
They not going to, because there's no cop in front of them. So he got away from the main, whoever these people are, they got away from the main people. That must have been a long, he talking in the back seat. That must have been a long, what do you call that?
Procession.
Oh no, that's him right here. They don't have a cop.
That's short. Usually it's longer than that.
Yeah.
That's a short one.
Well, he's probably not in a casket, Lenora. He's probably in an urn. Oh. You don't need a big giant limo or whatever that is.
I'm just used to the cars in front being longer.
That's new. Maybe they do that for people that's probably in urns. You think? That's what I want. So you
That's
know.
nice.
So you know. I don't want no big giant long.
Our dad was cremated. So
I want to be cremated.
A lot of people are being cremated now.
And I like being in something like that.
Come on, blue car. Quit looking.
They not burying the body. So that's why it's like that. Yeah, he's the first one because he got the flag.
Oh, okay. So they following her.
Yeah.
Come on, blue car.
No, you doing what that other lady was doing.
Well, I do need to get over because I'm going to be turning. Oh, I can't now. I'm sorry.
You been able to
She
get
in a
over.
slow lane, so I can't be
That's
mad
what I'm
at her.
saying. Leave people
I just
alone.
wanted her to go a little bit faster so I can't get in front of
I don't care.
the funeral procession.
We just said we don't like when people do that.
No, I'm fine. I did it for that moment.
Okay.
Because I thought she was just going to keep going slow, but the lady at the funeral lady is going
Even if
slow.
she did, so what? She in the right lane. That's what I'm saying. If you're in the right lane, leave people alone in the right lane.
I wasn't bothering her. I was trying to hurry up and edge over.
Yeah.
But it was good. The funeral person was going slow.
Well, don't get a ticket. Trying to, you over 10 right now.
Watch your phone.
You over 10.
I want to pass her, so if
Why?
I just want to get up so if people want to come over behind me, I'm not in their way.
Okay, get a ticket trying to, you get her
Like
turned
that
at the
man.
light.
I got a little ways. It's Hunt Club, you said. So I wanted to get in front of her so people that's coming up.
Make
will
sure
go
you tell the
around
police
me.
that when you pull you over.
Well, I don't see one now, so it don't matter.
Somebody I wanted to get in front of her. See, officer, the thing is, I had a whole plan here.
And then she going
I
fast.
wanted to get over in front of
That's
this lady
no.
so that the people behind me can
That's
go fast.
another thing. She going fast now.
Where's your license and
No,
registration?
no. Go back to this lady in the blue car that you claim don't be on her butt. She going slow. Now, why all of a sudden she going fast?
It don't matter. She can do what
And
she
I
wants.
had to go fast to go around
I don't
her.
care.
She wasn't doing that before. Maybe because she was on the curve.
She's in the right lane.
Well, I'm just saying, people don't be paying attention. Sometimes they'll be going slow at one moment,
And to me,
then they'll go fast.
Right, and I don't care what you do as long as you're in the right lane.
She in the right lane going fast.
I'm saying it.
That was the point I'm making.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I agree with you. I shouldn't have been on her butt.
Right.
She's in the right lane. She going slow. But all of a sudden, when I got in the left lane, she starts speeding up.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
That's another pet peeve. I'm going around you. Why you speeding up now? I'm racing you.
It doesn't matter.
I can get behind you and go that speed already. I don't understand people. I really don't.
To me, I don't care if you want to dig in your nose. Get in the right lane.
Don't be racing me. My point was to go around.
I don't
you to
care
get
what
in
you
front
do
of
as long as you're in the right lane. Get over.
That's funny. That's so funny.
I don't care.
I think people doing things in the now she behind me. Turning.
Right. It doesn't matter.
She came way over from over there to come over here. But I do get it because people be doing things in their car and they're not paying attention. So I do get it. You may have a kid in there doing something, your dog acting crazy.
Yeah, it could be anything.
Or you on your dang on phone.
All I'm saying is get over in the right lane. That's it. I'm just gonna
or
keep
they
saying
doing
that.
what he doing.
Swerving.
Swerving.
All I'm saying is get in the right lane.
So you're afraid to go around him
Yeah,
because he's swerving.
exactly.
That lady now she's
But-
scared. She's speeding up now.
Right, but let's say she was going slow. I don't like when people get over there and ride his butt in the right lane.
Yeah.
Leave him alone or her
Yeah,
alone.
if they're in the
They're
right
doing
lane.
the speed limit. Because you want to pass somebody in the left lane, you're going to get over and bully people in the right lane? I don't like that. And yes, I'm mad if you're in the left lane going slow, but I just don't have to, you messing it up for everybody. The guy in the left lane is the one that's wrong, not the guy in the right
Well, I
lane.
agree with you if that person is consistent.
Right.
If they're in the right lane and they're going slow, they're going the speed limit or whatever, they shouldn't be bothered. If I'm in the right lane, I don't want to be on your butt if I
Exactly.
want to go fast. So I'm going to get over in the fast lane.
And that's fine.
No, here's the thing I don't like. I'm getting over in the fast lane to pass you.
Exactly.
But when I get over in the left lane to pass you, you start going fast.
It don't matter.
Yeah, it does matter. I got around you because you was going slow. Now you want to speed with
It
me.
doesn't matter.
I want to race her now.
It doesn't matter.
I don't get it.
I don't care. I'm
So
in the
now-
right lane. I could go fast. I could go slow. I
But
can do whatever.
So I'm in the
I'm
right
in the right lane.
But the point was, I was trying to get in the right lane to go around you,
Right.
so other people who want to be in the right left lane,
I understand
then they
your
wanna go
point,
fast.
but I'm sticking to mine. Is do all of that in the right lane. Speed up, slow down, reach behind and
you
hit your
mean- you
kids.
mean the left
do
lane.
right lane. Do whatever you want in that right lane.
You okay with somebody that you?
I don't like it, but I'm fine with it. You're in the right lane.
Oh no.
do what for me.
If you want to speed with me, then you get over with me in the left lane.
No, because maybe I don't want to be in the left lane because I want to slow down and stuff. Let me stay in my right lane. Y'all understand what I'm saying, right? People in the right lane who speed. If I want to go speed and I'm in the right lane, what do you care? I'm in the right lane. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm not riding up on anybody.
The point I'm making is that do whatever you want to do in the right lane. But if I'm going around,
nobody knows that.
My whole purpose is because you're going slow.
No, nobody
doing slow driving. I'm fine with that.
Nobody knows that. All I know is
don't race me when I get ready to go around.
They're not racing you. They probably just starting to go. Whatever they was doing, they stopped doing it, and now they going fast. Leave them alone.
I don't like that.
If I'm doing something, that extra. I'm putting some ketchup on my hot dog or whatever, and I slow down. I'm in the right lane. After I put the ketchup on my hot dog, if I want to speed up, I don't care.
No. Here's the reason why I'm saying that. I'm using the scenario. If you're by yourself, if it's just you and a few cars, I get what you're saying.
I got it.
If you're in traffic with others that's going slow like you.
I still don't agree.
No, because you can't speed up then. I like those situations. I like it when you can't speed up when I go around you. It's those times where there's nobody in front of you over there and I'm going around you. You decide whether you stop doing what you were doing or whatever. Make sure nobody
Popeyes.
So I get what you're saying. I like when that happens when it's a crowded street. Because your knucklehead is not going to change your speed in your right lane. Because there's others in front of you.
I don't know.
Most of my pet peeves is in the car with other drivers.
Okay, I'm hitting the ride. That Popeyes.
You gonna take them?
Normally I would have turned y'all off, but I'm just letting y'all do 2 this time. Because normally we only doing 1. Because these things don't ring as much as they used to. All right, y'all, I'll be back. You going in with me. Turn the camera around. Popeyes. So y'all see, this is a stupid job. You just go and deliver. And if you got somebody with you, y'all can just talk. Make some money. Ugh. It's a good way to make some extra money. Especially if you got errands to run. Like I was saying, I had errands to run anyway. Ned B. I had errands to run anyway, so Ned B. Hopefully this is my order. That's what it looks like. So pick it up. Pick it up and order here at Popeyes. Hopefully it's ready. Alright, pick up for Ned B. So hopefully it's ready. Yeah. Sometimes they'll ask you to confirm the order. Thank you.
Give me 1 second.
You got a drink? Alright. And then you go to the next one which says leaving. I almost forgot to drink, y'all. Thank you. So you would have had me confirm with no drink. Okay. That's why it's not always good to have people confirm. So just FYI. All right. They trying to say they sell, but if I would have confirmed that and forgot their drink, they would have, the people would have gotten a refund for that drink. And that probably would have been a mark against Popeyes, which they probably don't care. All right, hand her. All right, be back, y'all. All right, y'all, we back.
I get it ready.
Let me do.
I get
this
this
car
ready.
Behind you, okay?
I'm not doing backup until you tell me.
Navigate.
But I'll be ready just in case.
And oh, this is Waukegan. I thought it was good. It must be the Gurney, like the Gurney part of, walking in. Because on the map it looked like Gurney. Okay. You looking like, what do you mean?
Oh, Keegan.
You going out on Grand. You know where you going. From. You going to
Grand Avenue all the way?
Grand all the way. So, dang. Okay. And then, is that 41? Looks like it. So, all right, whatever. What was we talking about? This thing need to be up. It's probably gonna. Knew it was gonna turn on. Yeah, really.
What'd you do?
God.
Oh, it turned off.
All right, y'all. The thing fell off. I'm definitely getting a new one from Best Buy or wherever. It don't have to be Best Buy. I can get on Amazon. But I need another holder for this phone because this is. Y'all see how I keep messing around with this? It's getting on my nerves.
They probably don't do anything that hangs from here, do they?
Yeah, they probably got something
like
that hangs.
Hook and it hangs down. Yeah. And you can record.
Yeah, I need that. I need something that I can just take off without taking the.
It's still part of it.
What's going on with the teeth?
I ate some jelly beans.
Oh, I need something that I don't have to take the camera off of it. It just stays on there.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
And then it hooks back on. When you continue recording.
So that's what I'll be looking for today, guys, because this is like driving me crazy. We just started shooting in this direction. We were shooting on the side before, and that was giving us problems. Why we haven't fixed this is beyond me. We need to really get, what is it? Up our game. We need to get the stuff we need, and because we do treat this like a sideshow. Anyway, let's just. They don't have to be with us to deliver because we already well over an hour.
Step right on in. You said sideshow.
We already well over the hour, so you could just pray us out because it's gonna take about 12 minutes to deliver
to get this one. Okay.
Yeah, and it's not worth that. I mean, and y'all just listening to us babble at this point. We know it's nothing else to talk about. I don't feel like talking about any celebrities. All this stuff that's going on with them is stupid. I still want you to update with the Drake. I don't want to talk about Drake now. I'll talk about that another time. It's a whole bunch of stuff going on with that. With Drake and Kendrick and
I'm only getting my update through you, so
I'll give y'all the whole for those of you who actually care. I'll give y'all the whole lowdown on another show from where we left off, which was the beat probably months ago.
Well,
there's so much to catch up.
Things added on.
That's a whole show right there, just to tell you the whole saga.
The most, I think, for me, the most recent is him
releasing something.
The apology, the comment about Lil Wayne.
Oh, you way behind. That's old.
Well, that's the most recent.
That's what I'm saying. It's so much.
And then the lawsuit that Drake was doing with the music thing.
It's so much.
So if there's more than that, then you ain't sharing.
I said I will, but that's a whole show by itself.
With our last show, 2 shows ago, you said that you were gonna.
I ain't doing it today because we're already over an hour.
Yeah,
that by itself is an hour. That's what I'm saying. That's a whole show, just talking about that whole thing and what I think about Drake with his dumb self. But go ahead, pray us out, and then we'll see y'all. God say the same. I know.
Pray for
us.
Watch out.
God say the same. We'll see y'all tomorrow. So go ahead.
Yeah, Father God, we thank you. We give you all the glory and the honor, oh God. And we know that the earth is the Lord's and the fullness of them, they of the world and them that dwell therein. And we're so grateful, oh God, for your protection, your mercy, and your goodness, oh God. We thank you for your love. We give you glory and honor for those who listen in on our show. We continue to pray for those families that they're being represented of, oh God, and peace and protection over these families. We thank you for our platform that we don't take it lightly. We have every opportunity to even spread your gospel and let people know who we serve. We serve a mighty God. And we thank you for that. We thank you for this beginning of the year still, this January, that people write their goals down, their visions down, and just have a plan and a purpose. Know your purpose. And why you're on this earth, why you're still breathing and moving and having your being. There's a reason. So I give you glory and honor for that, oh God. And we would just continue to pray for our government, pray for those in leadership, pray for the new leadership that's going to take place. Continue to lift up the issues in Israel and in Ukraine, and just continue to pray for world peace, oh God. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. All right, y'all. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Always believe. And that was another Woods Report. See y'all tomorrow.